Hey everybody, in this episode of Road to the Show, we head to Chicago, and the Blue Jays just traded away possibly their number one pitcher, Marcus Stroman, for Carlos Rodon and somebody else. I don't know what the heck was that about. Oh look who's hot. Marcus Stroman, 165 earned run average, 2-1 in his last 2 weeks, and Carlos Rodon really bad, 629. I don't know what that was about. This Blue Jays GM seems to be trying to sabotage the team. They won't let me move from second base. Now they're trading away. I mean, Marcus Stroman's good. He also traded away Jay Happ earlier in the season for nobody. I don't get it. So we'll try to keep moving here with the weekend rotation. I do have a trade request left. If I wanted to be traded, I could go into the interactions page on Road to the Show and request a trade, but I mean, they'll probably end up trading me some crappy team like, no offense, but the Rockies again. They're like really bad in this game. And I started out the game there by lining out, so I'm 0 for 1 already. Time to make a play in the field. Kind of figured this out a little bit in the last series, about halfway through. They actually sat me down for the first game of this series. They didn't let me play against the White Sox in game 1. What the heck is this? Like, do I really have to go cover that base? Edwin's got that. They sat me down in game 1, so this is game 2. And here's my second at bat. We're down 3-0, so we're in a 3-0 hole. Now, this White Sox team isn't probably as bad as the 2017 White Sox team is going to be. We got Jose Quintana on the mound right now, and I'm hitting a home run off him. He might be gone pretty soon. Chris Sale is gone. Adam Eaton has been traded. What's next? Todd Frazier. I think he's still on the team for now. But, I mean, if you're a White Sox fan, you don't really have any hope for the playoffs. But it's going to be a fun season to watch these young guys. Yoan Moncada and the pitchers that they got, Giolito and the other guy from the Nats. That's a home run. That's a no-doubter. I remember when the Pirates were so bad. I mean, when I first was a season ticket holder, I've been a season ticket holder since 2007. That was the first year that I went full season. I've been full season ever since. And the Pirates were so awful in 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010. And then they got good for a little bit in 2011, and then halfway through the season, they just collapsed. But when they were really bad, there were nights when there would be maybe 4,000 people in the ballpark. The official attendance would be 9,000. Oh, look at that throw. Nice throw. But there would be 4,000 people there. The ballpark would be empty. You could basically do whatever you wanted. I mean, you could go and sit almost right behind the dugout. No one would even care. Batting practice, there was 5 people there. For season ticket holder time, it was me, Nick, Jim, and then maybe 3 to 5 other people there. It was actually, I mean, it was like having the whole place to yourself on a private tour back in those days. Now the Pirates have gotten good. They went to the playoffs those 3 years in a row. There's a long home run. And ever since, they've been averaging mid-20s every game. So it was nice while it lasted. But, I'd rather see the Pirates go and win the World Series. Speaking of winning, the Blue Jays win this game 6-4. So we've taken 2 out of the first 2. 1 more to go to sweep the series here against the White Sox at Guaranteed Rate Field. That just seems weird to say that. Ever since I got into ball hockey and going to games, I always called it U.S. Cellular Field, and before that it was called Comiskey Park. I hate how they change these names so often. Like at PNC Park, I think they've got the naming rights. PNC Bank does for 30 years. But after those 30 years are up, they'll probably change the name to something weird like Waste Management Field or something weird, and it's just going to be something you can't get used to. There's a home run, by the way. That's long gone. There's quite a few people in Cleveland that still call Progressive Field the Jake because, I mean, when they first started going to games there, it was called Jacobs Field, and that was the nickname, and it kind of stuck. All right, here we go. It's a 1-0 game. There's nobody out, so this is a double play situation. Let's see if I can turn it. Here's the pitch. That's a pretty fast runner there, 77 speed. Hey, I didn't have to do one of those stupid R2 or R3 throws to throw it away, so that's good. Still 1-0, looking for some insurance here. By the way, if you're interested in White Sox tickets, I was just kind of curious. I buy a lot of tickets. Like, you would be amazed at how many tickets I buy just to resell on StubHub. To me, it's like playing the market. Like in MLB The Show and Diamond Dynasty, you buy players low and sell high. I do the same thing with tickets all the time. And it's a really good time right now to buy tickets if you can, before they sell out for opening days that you know are going to be like in demand opening days. Like, I was able to get Pirates opening day. I bought Nationals opening day tickets, and these are just to resell. And I was looking at guaranteed rate field tickets, and they got tickets all over the place still available for opening day. I think the cheapest I saw was like $29 in the upper deck. Those might be available until the day of the game. And I'm going to give you a little tip here that's going to help you out if you're trying to get opening day tickets and you can't get them. Let's say you log on to your favorite team's website and they're all sold out, and you're like, oh, looks like I'm not going to opening day. Think again. Now, these teams have blocked out large sections of seats all over the ballpark, and they're unavailable right now because they're saving those to sell them for season ticket holders. So, I mean, those tickets will not appear on their website until typically maybe like a week to 2 days before opening day. And then they're going to realize, oh man, you know, we have all these plans left we didn't sell. Now these seats we're going to release maybe like a month worth of seats or whatever, or a week's worth of seats. And seats will pop up quite often, like right before the game. So if you don't have tickets and you want some, keep hitting the website every hour, every 30 minutes, whatever, whenever you have a chance, and you will get a lot of tickets. I was able to get lots of tickets that way to Pirates opening days in years past. That's just a little tip. All right, so back to the game here. It's the 9th inning. It's 4-3, and there's a guy on first base, 2 outs. This could be the last out of the game if I don't throw it away. And hey, they didn't even make me do that. Why is it that usually they make me do that R3 thing? All right, so we sweep the White Sox, the Blue Jays, with 3 wins, and they're out there celebrating. There's Josh Reddick. He must be the player of the game. It's kind of weird not seeing Bautista out there, but I mean, Bautista is back with the Blue Jays in 2017. All right, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you tomorrow.